welcome. Today is January 1st, 2020, and I'm here to do our daily check-in, so let's begin. If you're wearing headphones, please lower the volume. Okay, so I hope you all had a happy new year and that you're doing well, not hungover. What I want to introduce to you is a beautiful piece that I had created coming into the new year. Okay, and it is this bracelet here. Isn't it gorgeous? And it has like crystal stones here in the middle. Okay, and it's absolutely gorgeous, guys. Look at that, it's so blingy. And I will not replicate this particular design. It's a one-of-a-kind piece. And so if you're interested, go ahead and take a look at my website and see if you are the lucky owner of this beautiful bracelet. If not, I'll probably keep it for myself. It's pretty, I love it. So blingy. So anyways, let me go ahead and get straight into the reading. I feel like the vibes for today is actually very, positive. Everybody is outside, they're jogging. I guess everyone is doing their New Year's resolutions, and it's a bright sunny day. Up here in Washington, it was cold and windy yesterday, and today it's just gorgeous. And so I'm curious to see what are the energies on the first day of 2020. So Spirit, Source, and Universe, and all the powers that may be, please use me as a clear channel to receive the most truthful and accurate information in regards to the divine masculine collective and the divine feminine collective. Please remove all ego from this reading so I can use my discernment, so I can interpret messages clearly and accurately for the collective. Please bless this reading. Dear Spirit, what is the current overall energy of the divine masculine? And what is their energy towards the feminine? And what is the current overall energy of the divine feminine? And what is their energy towards the masculine? Thank you, Spirit. Overall, masculines are listening, charisma. Okay, what I'm feeling is that masculines, they're changing and they're learning to listen. That is really beautiful. Instead of speaking, like we had channeled yesterday about masculines thinking before they speak, they're now listening. Okay, that is a really beautiful energy. And towards the feminine, High Priestess of Earth. Wow, this is really beautiful. I would like to read from the book and see what this particular one says. It's a number 3, and let's see what this one is all about. It's not the book, it's this one. When you choose the symbol of the High Priestess of Earth, I, Nyx, the Goddess of Night, am nudging you to take care of your health and your beautiful body. Okay, hence the reason why I hear people screaming. They're playing soccer or football, and they're running outside. My vampire, high priestess of earth, symbolizes all things in the physical world. Your body, the body of the earth, and things that surround yourself with. Now is the time to eat well, get rest, and connect with the power of earth by walking barefoot. Be mindful, knowing you are a child of flesh and bone, who came alive through the blending of earth magic in your spirit. If your question is about a situation with a friend or love interest, know that the High Priestess of Earth is asking you to wait until you see tangible evidence of what you seek to understand about this relationship. Perhaps a first kiss or some shared activity will give you more insight into your question. Stay grounded, wait and see. Guys, this is really beautiful. You know, masculines is really listening to the feminines, and they're waiting, okay, and seeing how things will come into fruition with their feminine. That is really beautiful. Instead of jumping headfirst into a situationship with the feminines, they're listening, okay, and observing and staying grounded to Mother Nature, okay, so that they can feel balance with their root chakra. And really make a sound advice, something stable, okay? That is really beautiful, guys. And for the feminines, strength, number 35. So feminines, overall, you are working on strength. You know, this is more of a masculine energy, okay, from what I can feel. And you two are also trying to be rooted and grounded. You know, possibly you two are walking outside, okay, and grounding to Mother Earth, and that is really beautiful, trying to find strength in the new year. Towards the masculine, individuality, Zoe, okay. I feel that feminines, you are working on yourself, on your individuality, okay, not being a follower but a leader, you know, really working on yourself from I can feel. And that what makes you romantically attractive. That is what I'm feeling here. Your individuality is attracting your masculine. They're observing the feminine, becoming independent, becoming more in their sovereignty, from I can feel, and the strength that this feminine has. That is really beautiful coming into the new year. So let me go ahead and see what is the underlying energy for this masculine and feminine collective. What is the underlying energy for this masculine and feminine collective? Masculines, we have trust, okay? Masculines are really trusting into the situation. I feel that as they're listening, okay, and making observations, they're actually trusting in the divine. And do you see this goose? It's like it's watching, okay? Watching this other, I want to say ugly duckling down here. You know, because this feminine, I feel like, is solitary, you know, working on themselves, and this masculine is just watching, okay? That is the feeling I'm getting. You know, there is an egg here. It's like a birthing, okay, of something new. I would actually like to read from the book and see what this one says, okay? This here is a number 32, which is a change. So let's see. Yeah, and usually it's the good-looking animal that is the male species for animals, and the one that isn't so pretty is the feminine or the female. That is what I'm seeing here. But this masculine duck is sitting or standing in the nest. Egg moon. Okay, let me see. trust yourself, develop self-trust, and joy will follow. You can rely on your own capabilities. Begin to plan carefully for the future. Okay? It is the beginning, and I trust myself in all things. Masculines is beginning to trust themselves and their intuition by listening. Okay? Not taking action, but really listening before pursuing. Okay? Apart from the trust, we might develop spiritual with our higher power. Self-trust is the basis of all other trust. Self-trust is the surety that we can rely upon ourselves. With our decisions are valid, or that our decisions are valid, that we ourselves matter, that knowing ourselves combined with trusting others lead to better, more informed decisions about all aspects of our life, including career and relationships. Self-trust is far more than a flashy show of confidence. It is a deeper and farther reaching than that. It is security at the very core, that no matter what, our wisdom matters and it is best. It allows for flow and for faith in oneself and the way you do things, moving and choosing into the world. Self-trust is the acceptance of self, as accepting one's better becomes easier. Thus, self-trust will begin to shine. This gives us great momentum to anything we choose to tackle or do. Our ancestors saw spring, the great thawing, as a new beginning. They would walk the marshes and plains and find newly laid eggs. More than just a symbol of fertility and new hope, the eggs meant that the worst of the cold was over and the new life really was here. The egg moon was a time of celebration and rejoicing. Wow, that is really beautiful. And honestly, I really feel like this masculine is really working on themselves, learning to trust themselves, love themselves first, and in the coming spring, I really feel like they're on their way to birthing something new. But the time is now, okay, for this masculine to start trusting themselves and start listening and really observing the feminine as their true high priestess self, okay? That is really beautiful. Wow. And for the feminines, oh wow, we have extremes. And number 34, feminines, what is going on with you in the new year? You have strength. You are like vivacious. It feels like the Queen of Wands energy, okay? Like you don't take any prisoners and you're just moving forward with yourself and your sovereignty. So I would like to read what this card says just to kind of get a better idea about the whole meaning of this particular card. Learn how to handle crisis with calm and resilience. Seeking balance is superior to seeking extremes. There are better ways to handle conflict than rage and outrage. There may be someone who seeks to disrupt your business or life in some way. This too shall pass. So this is very temporary, feminines. Learn to transmute this energy. Okay, and don't be so extreme. Release and let go and go with the flow. Okay, I handle extremes with grace, yet I seek balance in all things. That is what I'm seeing. The hot moon challenges us to build our resilience and reserves of wisdom and calm for those times where things are at their extreme. It reminds us that developing grace under pressure is worth its weight in gold, and that even these extremes in time will pass. Okay? Transmute this energy, feminines. Okay? You are being really strong and courageous right now, practicing your sovereignty. Masculines are really observing you. Okay, so stay high vibrational. That is the feeling I'm getting. So let me go ahead and pull some numerology cards, okay, and see what is each counterpart going through. What is the general overall energy of this divine masculine? And what is the general overall energy of this feminine? And what is the energy of this masculine towards the feminine? And what is the energy of this feminine towards the masculine? Masculines, financial discipline, finally. Masculines, okay, are more earthy, okay? They're more focused on the 3D plane, the physical plane. And what I'm getting with this is that they're practicing financial discipline, really minding like where or how they are spending their money or their finances. I feel like they're nesting. They're nesting and trusting that when springtime comes, there will be an abundance. They're really working on themselves. I feel like that is their New Year's resolution. And towards the feminine, we have here, follow your dreams, but it's in reverse. So what I'm feeling is that masculines are not really following their dreams when it comes to the feminine. I feel like masculines are really, more focused on themselves. Really, maybe looking at feminines from a distance, even if you guys are in communication. They're listening more. They're being more practical and more mature in their decision making is what I'm feeling. They don't want to jump into the situation, especially if they've come in and out of your life. That is why, some masculines may be separated from you at this time. They're really trying to get their life in order before they can pursue their dreams. And I feel like it starts with a financial discipline, okay? For feminines, we have communication, but it's in reverse. So feminines, I feel that you are not really communicating clearly or at all, overall in general. I feel like that is why you're working on your strength or willpower to really communicate effectively, because right now you are feeling extreme and you are just, I'm not saying you're selfish, but you're really focused on yourself and you're not communicating properly about how you're feeling. Okay, that is the feeling that I'm getting here. And towards the masculine, we have environment, okay, but it's in reverse. So I feel that, if you are with the masculine in the physical, things are turned upside down because this masculine isn't really following their dreams or pursuing the connection with the feminine. But this is temporary, feminines, okay? That's why you're feeling a bit extreme. But also with this non-communication and not really seeing your masculine in the 3D, that is the reason why you're working on your individuality and trying to find strength to carry on and move forward, especially under these extreme times. And that's what I'm seeing here so far. Wow. So let me see what else, because I'm curious. So much is coming through for today. I feel like masculines are somewhat like on the right track, and feminines, you are too, but you really need to keep it under wraps, okay, with your energy. So, this might not be for all feminines, okay, or masculines. Take what resonates and leave the rest. But let me go ahead and pull a few more energies and see what else is affecting this masculine and feminine in this now moment. So, what is affecting this masculine and this feminine? And their connection towards each other. What is the challenge or block or obstacle, please, Spirit? For masculines, we have detective. Great powers of observation and intuition, desire to seek out truth. Exactly. This masculine is watching the feminine. They're listening. They're watching you, feminines, okay? So be mindful of your actions, okay, when you practice your sovereignty, okay, and your strength. Just because the masculine isn't pursuing you, they're watching you, okay, feminines? That's what I'm saying. And also, communicate clearly. Okay, you also need to watch your words. Don't be so liberal is what I'm feeling, because this masculine is really trusting in themselves, or learning to trust in themselves, and also practicing self-love. And also, you know, when it comes to feminine, they're playing the detective. Okay, they're really watching you, feminines. That is what I'm saying. That's the challenge here for this masculine, is to really, you know, see you in this light attribute. Because I feel that they're voyeuring, okay, and falsifying information. That is why they're learning to trust, because they're watching you, okay? And for feminines, we have mediator, but it's in reverse. Negotiating with an alternative motive or hidden agenda, either personally or professionally. Feminines, y'all are sneaky, aren't you? That is what I'm feeling. I feel like it's in the way of your communication, okay, and how you are being perceived in your environment, because it's in reverse, okay? You're practicing your individuality, but because like in your environment, it's not really stable, okay, especially with the masculine, or maybe this masculine is not in your 3D environment. I feel that you're trying to do whatever it takes, okay, to be noticed. And this masculine is watching you, feminines. So just be mindful of your actions, okay? That is something that I'm seeing here for today. I feel like feminines, you know, you have some sort of hidden agenda for yourself or professionally, and you need to have a gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life with respect to both sides of the argument. You have to, when you're mediating, you have to listen to both sides of the story, not just one side. So let's say, feminines, you're only hearing your story, okay? Your side of things, not the masculines. Because why? The masculine isn't really communicating to you or communicating clearly. Okay? That is where the disconnect is with this divine couple, from what I can see here. Masculines is just watching. Feminines, that you're voicing yourself, possibly, you know, maybe through social media, okay? You know, giving out hints. Y'all know how you do, okay? Don't play. And, you know, and you're just trying to, you know, put out some information to possibly get some sort of response. This masculine is watching you. They're listening, okay? And they're checking you out, but they're not pursuing you, okay? Because you are putting out this type of communication. That is what I'm feeling. All right, that's what I'm seeing, guys. So let me go ahead and see what is the general collective energies between this masculine and feminine. What are the general collective energies of this masculine and feminine towards each other? What is the general collective energies of the spirit? We have the moon, okay? So I really feel like this is a feminine energy that wants to come through. Feminines, possibly you're keeping things a secret. Maybe you're in fear, okay? That's why you're practicing your strength. You know, possibly, you know, because you're not communicating clearly or not being able to communicate. And also things in your environment are not what it seems. You're practicing your sovereignty, your individuality, and it's a bit extreme. So get out of your mind, feminines, is what I'm feeling. Okay, embrace your emotions and release. That is what I'm feeling, okay? Yeah, because feminines, I feel like you are working in your 3D environment, you know, more like a masculine energy from what I can feel. And this could be your job or career. Okay, you're dealing with your finances, your stability, hence the reason why this environment, you know, towards the masculine is in reverse. But I just feel like the environment is because your masculine is not with you in this present moment. But the communication is not clear. okay? But you're really working on yourself. That is what I'm feeling. Wow, and here we have the masculine as your divine counterpart. So both you guys are actually working individually, okay, in the 3D. Feminines, you're working on yourself and your sovereignty. And masculines, they too are working on themselves, but listening, watching the feminines, okay? Staying grounded and rooted. That is the feeling that I'm getting here with this High Priestess of Earth energy. That is what I'm seeing, guys, okay? Just because your masculine isn't talking to you doesn't mean that they're watching, okay? Because they're looking at you, okay? That is what I'm seeing. And they're trying to trust in themselves. They're learning more about themselves in the coming year. Feminines, you really need to get out of this old energy. I still feel like it's an old energy. Be like a new and improved divine feminine and be the High Priestess, okay? That is the feel I'm getting. And here I see here 3 of Pentacles. Both counterparts are willing to work, you know, with each other, to collaborate. This is something that is happening in the physical, okay? Whether it's working on third-party situations, okay, and releasing them. But also for masculines, it's about their financial discipline. This masculine is laser focused on their career, okay, or their home life. That is what I'm feeling. They want a solid, you know, grounding, okay, of where they stand in 2020. That is the feeling that I'm getting. Yeah, because it's all about the Pentacles today, guys. It's all about legacy, okay, investments, long-term commitments, okay. This is like 10 years. I feel like both masculines and feminines, guys, this is 2020. This is the start of a new decade, okay? For the next 10 years, where do you see yourself? The time is now. This is only the beginning, okay? So I really feel like this masculine is planning for stability, and they want like to really improve themselves, okay? And have a better life. Feminines, I feel that you are strong, you're working on yourself, but this little low vibrational stuff has got to go, okay? I gotta put it out there, you know. Don't be high vibrational. This should be like the new you, okay? This is a new year. Start with a fresh slate. No more old energies of 2019, okay? If you need to, meditate. Because I see that both counterparts are really thinking about their long-term commitments. Okay, making investments. That is what I'm feeling for today. And here I see here 8 of Cups. Feminines, you know, emotionally you feel like walking away from a situation that isn't really fulfilling you. You know, don't try too hard. Release and let go. Because what happens is that within divine timing, that is when the masculine will come back around. I see that this masculine is working on their financial discipline. They're working in the 3D, and that is where their main focus is. Feminines, you know, really just work on yourself. You know, love will come when it comes, and don't force love, okay? Love, you know, should be natural and unconditional. You should not put any kind of limitations, okay, or attachments, you know, towards an outcome, okay? That is what I want for feminine to do in this coming year. Release attachment from outcome and just work on yourself, because there's a reason why you guys are separated right now. It's because you're supposed to work on something, okay, or learn a karmic lesson. Until those lessons are learned, that is when you get to the next level, okay, guys? And here we have the 6 of Cups. Both counterparts are really feeling nostalgic, okay? Both you guys are really thinking about each other from what I can feel. And I feel that feminines, you want to, you know, reconnect with your masculine, because you're really thinking about your masculine and you want the 10 of Cups. That is what I'm feeling. And here's the masculine holding back their love. You know, if they have not expressed it to you feminines, what I'm feeling here is that, hold on one second, I think there's a lag. Okay, so what I'm feeling here is that this masculine is holding back their love. They still have a lot of love for you, and they are really working on, you know, releasing it at the right time. They still love you. Okay, feminines, that is what I'm seeing. Yeah, because you bring them joy, you bring them happiness and light. Okay, with this masculine energy here as the sun, and feminines, you have the strength. You are the light for your masculines. Love. You play off each other's energy. When your masculine sees you succeeding, guess what? Your masculine will match your energy or your vibration. Okay, whether or not you guys are in union or not. You know, and same for the masculines. Once masculines have raised their vibration, guess what? The feminines will also raise their vibration. But if you're operating in a low vibrational frequency, guess what? Your divine counterpart is possibly feeling the same. So if you're feeling energies all of a sudden, like let's say you're doing great, okay, and all of a sudden you just felt emotional for no reason, chances are that's your masculine's energy. Okay, and vice versa. You guys can feel each other's energy whether or not you are communicating with each other in the 3D. Okay, that's how energy works, especially if you guys are one soul. Okay, you guys can feel each other. Okay, and here we have 8 of Wands. There could be communication, okay, or fast movement forward towards a commitment. Okay, so this all happens with divine timing. Both counterparts are really working in the physical so that you guys can have some sort of stability, so you guys can come together. Okay, yeah, for a new offer, something solid. So this is really beautiful, starting off with the first day of the new year. First, we have here 9 of Pentacles, exactly. Feminines, you're working on your independence and your individuality. Keep focusing on yourself, okay? And so is the masculine. They're also working on themselves. Learning to listen, okay? And trusting, okay, in this connection, because they're watching you, feminines. They really see that you are glowing and growing, okay? And here we have 5 of Pentacles. You know, I feel like for this particular collective that I'm channeling, you guys are in separation. This masculine knows that they have separated from you, ghosted you, or there's no communication, okay? That is why this communication card is in reverse. It's upside down. That means you're not able to communicate. So be mindful if you're being social, okay? Just stay high vibrational, okay? This masculine is watching you. I'm just letting you know, okay? Also, we have the wheel, okay? This is a part of your karma. That's why I said the reason why both counterparts are in separation is because there's still a karmic cycle that needs to close. So continue to work on yourself. Release the attachment to outcome of when you and your masculine are coming back together. Just do you. Live your life, okay? Flourish and grow, you know, work on, you know, whatever pursuits that you want for the coming year. Same for the masculines. Masculines are practicing financial discipline here. Feminines, I feel like you're already in it, okay? Continue to stay high vibrational. And here we have death, exactly. I feel that this karmic cycle is about to close because I see her death, okay? Once feminines and masculines, once you're working on your sovereignty, working on self-love, self-care, okay? Then you guys can get out of this period of separation and this karmic cycle will close, okay, for a new beginning. I see that it's closing. You're at the end of this cycle, okay? But you have to just focus on yourself, not on your masculine, okay? Because when you guys come into union, it should feel like serendipitous, okay? It should not be forced. It should feel natural, okay? Let the masculine come towards you, feminine, okay? Let them work on it because they're watching you. Next, we have Two of Pentacles, okay? There's some balance that is necessary because there's juggling. Guys, in this whole reading, it's all about Pentacles, earth energy, and it came strongly in the masculine side. It's all about the 3D, okay, and in the physical. So this means that this is coming to reality in the physical plane, okay? I'm feeling here that there is some juggling here, okay, in regards to an individual, okay, and this separation. So in the heart, we have the King of Wands. This masculine is taking action to find balance, to end karma, and this separation. It's in the heart of this reading. This masculine is going to take control, okay, and move things forward. Like I say, they're watching you, feminines, okay? Yes, and here, the Fool. There's a new beginning when it comes to this Wheel of Fortune, okay? This to me is like destiny, a new beginning, okay? Also with death, endings, and new beginnings. It's in here 3 times, okay, with 3 major arcanas, okay? That is what I'm seeing. This masculine is ready for a new start. Oh God, this is so beautiful, guys. You know, with stability, masculines is working on their financial discipline to break free from being codependent in whatever karmic situations that they're in. Feminines, you too are working on your independence, building your nest, right? Trust. I feel like when spring comes, this masculine is gonna come, okay? That is what I'm feeling here, guys. They're working on themselves right now as we speak. This is their motto, okay, for 2020. They're gonna make it right. They want to live their life for the next 10 years or more. They want that long-term legacy, okay, of a happy family. And that's what I'm seeing here. This masculine is really working on it, okay? Yes, we have 3 of Wands, guys. Oh my God. This masculine has made a choice. They're waiting for the right time to have this new beginning with you, feminines. I kid you not, okay? So it could be as soon as 3 to 4 weeks. But I also feel like it could be in the spring, okay? But this is a work in progress. This masculine for 2020 is a changed masculine. So if you guys are in separation, let's say that the masculine needed to work on themselves, to find themselves, to be alone and work on them, they're working on loving themselves first. And then they want to give you that stability, what you've always wanted, a family, okay, for the long term. That is what I'm seeing. And finally, we have here Page of Wands. What did I say? This masculine, they want to communicate to you. They're watching you too, feminines, okay? And this is good news. That's crowning this reading. There's going to be, you know, some small communication, okay? That perhaps your masculine will let you know that they're just waiting for the right time to come into union with you. They're working on it, their stability, and that's really beautiful. So let me go ahead and see what are the union energies looking like for the near future. What are the union energies looking like for the near future for this divine collective? What are the union energies looking like? Please, Spirit. We have the clouds, okay? So there's still like a little bit of cloudiness, confusion, lightness, and darkness, okay? And really leaving the past behind for a brighter future. This masculine wants to come in, okay, and take action, which is also in the heart of this reading. And here we have the Fox. Feminines, I feel like this is your energy, okay? You need to change, okay, and stop being so wounded and guarded and defensive, okay? Just work on yourself. Don't play like the victim, okay? You're a high priestess or an empress, and you should know that you, okay, should not be in this energy, okay? Transmute it, okay? Change. You know, I really feel like with this mediator, you know, you're negotiating with an alternative motive or a hidden agenda. Stop it, okay? Don't go there. That's what I'm seeing. Because why? The masculine is going to come in and give you like a message or an apology or coming together, possibly maybe communication and an offer of a brand new love beginning, okay? That is what I'm seeing. Let things unfold naturally. This is a completion, okay? And I see that this cycle is almost ending for this divine masculine feminine collective that I'm channeling today, okay? Oh, guys, I can't make this stuff up. And here we have the swans. You know, again, you know, I really feel like this masculine is going to come in and apologize, okay, and give a small offer of love. They want to come back towards you, okay, feminines? That's what I'm seeing. So, let me go ahead and end this reading, okay, with a guidance message. Let me do Alice in Wonderland. And my frames are dropping on this video, so I gotta cut it short. I don't know why. I've recorded longer videos than this. So let's see. What is the one message that the collective needs to hear in this now moment? What is the guidance message, dear spirit, that this collective needs to know in this now moment? What is the guidance message? We have belong to your own dream, number 32, okay? And I'm going to read from the book and see what this one says. Create your own life. I feel like masculines are ready to create their own life, and also the feminines, okay? So let's go ahead and see what this one says. So I wasn't dreaming after all, she said to herself, unless we're all a part of the same dream. Only I do hope it's my dream and not the Red King's, okay? When Alice plaintively wonders whether everything she is experiencing is a part of a great dream, the same dream shared by many beings, she wonders whose dream is it. Just like Alice, we ought to be concerned about whether we are living our own dreams, making our own mistakes, following our own hearts, or simply doing what others believe we ought, and thus making their mistakes, following their hearts, think is best for us, and living in their dreams. Some people in some societies are very powerful. Our culture would like us to live a certain dream, to marry, to have a home, a good job, and die peacefully. But that dream, the collective dream or the dream of our rulers, may not be your dream. This card asks you to remember your own dreams and wishes. Set about making sure they are governing your choices. Many people will encourage you to heed in a certain direction and live in a particular way that nearly everyone will agree is right. But you have your own dream, a life in which you will live a little more adventurously and strangely than many others. It is time to break free from the collective dream and live within your own. Belong to only one dream, magical soul. Belong to your own. Okay? Dream your own dream, feminine. Okay? And masculine, if you're watching. You know, just work on your dream, not what other people want you to do, okay? That's what I'm saying. So the card reversed, content going along with what other feels is right for you, not thinking through what best is for you, not getting in touch with your own soul, nor going with your dreams, coasting along and fitting into roles for the sake of ease, going with the flow, but at the expense of what would be more nourishing and magical for you, denying your soul calling, okay? So get out of this energy if this sounds like you, okay? You need to find that you have been following a plan or path that is not truly your own, deciding to take steps to live in a way that is authentic and truly your own. Live your best and true authentic life, not what is fake or what other people want you to live, okay? Rebel. Wishing to live in your own world, no longer making decisions, staying with people or in jobs that are not a part of your dream. Guys, I'm sorry. It's my brother. Alright, bro. Dang, he won't cut. Hold on. Alright, guys. Sorry for the interruption. That was my brother, and I forgot where I left off. So, I hope you get the gist of what I was channeling here about belonging to your own dream. Okay, live your own dream. Okay, and not of other people's. So I really hope you enjoyed today's reading. Thank you all for all your comments, your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I provide daily guidance messages here for the collective. And if you'd like to book a personal reading, you can reach me on my website. It's www.scorpiomoonintuition.com. And you can also follow me on IG as Scorpio Moon Intuition. Again, if you're also interested in my jewelry, just go ahead to my website and check it out under the product section. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.